Now notice in verse 21 it says, Daniel continued. I love that. If we continued to read the book of Daniel, we would discover that their story didn't end in the food court. For Daniel's friends, there would be a fiery furnace in chapter 3. For Daniel, there would be a lion's den in chapter 6. And the truth is, more often than not, the tests get harder, don't they? We overcome one thing and we think that's it, and then there's another thing. There's another disruption. There's another relocation. And maybe it's even harder than the one before it. It's an interesting thing because so many people think that a life of faith is an easy life in the sense that it's kind of like giving in. It's kind of like rolling over. It's kind of like, settling or something. Like you hear people say things like, well, religion is a crutch. And we're like, Christianity's no crutch. Christianity is like a triage, man. It's like the emergency room. It's like the ICU. It's the NICU. It's the whole thing. But make no mistake about it, following Christ is not for the faint of heart. The tests and the temptations are great and greater far when following Christ than when not following Christ. So as we think about that, as we think about this story, do you think that Daniel's friends ever could have been prepared for the fiery furnace had it not been for the food court? Do you think that Daniel ever could have been prepared for the lion's den if not for the food court? If you're in a food court right now and you're hating life and you might not even be happy with God right now and you are just feeling so many things and struggling maybe even to sort them all out, if you knew that down the road for you was a fiery furnace, could you be thankful for the food court? If you knew that down the road for you was a lion's den, could you be thankful for the food court? Right here in the food court, Jesus is telling you how strong you are with him inside you. He's telling you that we've got this. He's preparing us for those things that still lie ahead. Knowing that one of those things is in your future might change everything about how you feel sitting in your seat in this second service at Grace Church in Amarillo today. May God speak to our hearts about that along those lines.